This movie could go in one of the two directions. It could either become a very good film that the audience can relate to, or it might turn into a Mary-Sue character like She-Hulk. So, which direction does it seem to be heading in? Let's talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome to Fitwatcher. If you are new to the channel, then I am NK, and I am doing a full-time government job as an electrical engineer along with following my hobbies and passion for movies and pop culture. So, if that interests you in, then consider subscribing to the channel for more contents like this. Okay, first let's talk about what we know about Ballerina. So her name is Eve Macaro or Ronnie, who lost her family because of a gang crime in her childhood. And then later Winston from the John Wick movie takes her to the Roscaroma facility in New York City, where she practices ballet, and also then she becomes an assassin to take revenge on whoever killed her father. And also she sees John Wick as her role model in the underworld. And it will be a prequel movie to the John Wick 4, and the timeline will take place between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4. So we will talk about this in more detail in a minute, so keep watching the video till the end. And now let's talk about the previous appearances of this character in the John Wick universe. So you might be surprised if I tell you we have already seen this character before in the John Wick universe. So remember, there was a scene in the John Wick 3 where John goes to the Tarkovsky theater to meet the director, who also happens to be John Wick's adopted mother. Fun fact if you did not know. Okay, so coming back to the scene where John meets the director in the theater in John Wick 3, we saw the character of Ronnie on the stage doing ballet. And in the trailer, we are shown the same scene from John Wick 3, but from Ronnie or Eve's perspective. But now you might be wondering, Ana de Armas wasn't even cast in John Wick 3, so why am I saying that we saw her character? So to answer your question, that role was played by Unity Fallon, and now Ana de Armas is replacing her in the same character in the Ballerina movie. So this is partly because she is more popular actress, and she has also done some action roles in her previous movies like No Time to Die and Ghosted that came recently. And also this is because the previous actress is a professional ballet and not much of a mainstream actress. So now that we are clear about the character, let's talk a bit about her connection with the John Wick's universe. So in the trailer we are shown that Eve is training to become an assassin, and she is a part of the Roscaroma, which is one of the 12 council of crime families of the High Table, who governs the whole underworld. So fun fact, John Wick is also a part of the same Roscaroma family, as we saw in both John Wick 3 and John Wick 4. And one of the main secret locations of Roscaroma is the Tarkovsky Theater in the New York City, where the director trains the boys and girls to become an assassin. So our character Eve will spend a major chunk of her time there in the upcoming movie. So now let's talk about the question, will John Wick appear in the movie? And the answer is yes and no. As you already know if you have already watched the John Wick 4, where in the end we are shown that John gets severely injured or probably died because of the duel with Vincent. And when I was watching the trailer of this one, I got goosebumps when I saw John walking in from the shadows. And yes, he will appear in the movie, but as a guest or cameo role. And that because this movie will take place between John Wick 3 and 4, as you already know now. But again, there are some rumor about John Wick 5 as confirmed by the Lionsgate movie studio. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And now let's talk about the technicality of the trailer itself. First, the cinematography looks awesome. We saw some pretty sick cinematography in John Wick 4 especially, so I have really high hope from this one too. Next, the music and the action choreography. The music sounds good and the action choreography looks awesome from the trailer scenes. And considering John Wick 4 director Chad Stahelski is also associated with the project. And yeah. Next, one of the most coolest moment I loved about the trailer is the fire and the water scene, which also looks super cool and reminded me of the Triple R movie scene. And also we are gonna see Lance Reddick's character for the last time on the screen because he passed away last year. So rest in peace, Lance. And now let's talk about how you do a spin-off, right? For the records, female lead movies have a bad reputation in the market, be it She-Hulk, Black Widow, Acolyte, and the reason being is not because people hate female lead movies, but because of the lack of character development. So the question is why people emotionally connect with a movie character. And the answer is because of the vulnerability and the struggles of the character. When the character, be it male or female, struggles in the first part of the movie and later he or she gains the power to overcome her or his obstacles, we see ourselves in that character, right? Because we are human and it is our psychology to find relatability in the movie's character. And that is why superhero movies are so popular, be it Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, you name it. So where we see a character's journey. So yeah, this movie Ballerina does seem to lean more towards a good part, and where we will feel the emotional connection to the character. So I am hopeful about it, and this trailer proves the point. This is how you make a spin-off, just like the Continentals that came maybe last year, and also the Penguin, which came recently. And I also made a video about why the Penguin series is a masterpiece, so do check it out here. And also, as always, stay fit and keep watching Fitwatcher, and I will see you very soon.